Okay, so here we go. Man, so I know nutrition is something that people struggle with, sometimes more than working out. And it's the holiday season, and we just got done with Thanksgiving. And so your body's probably feeling like crap. You might be feeling like crap. You're getting on the grind. Today's Monday, December 2nd, and you don't know what to do. So I went to Trader Joe's and I made a grocery haul. Now with the stuff, you can go to Kroger, you can go to Giant Eagle, you can go to Whole Foods, wherever you want to go and get this stuff. There's ways to make this easier on you if you're limited on time and that's your excuse to not be able to meal prep. And that's been my excuse for the past 3 weeks. I've been eating out. And I notice when I eat out, I start to gain weight if I eat everything on my plate, and that's because there's hidden calories in this food when you eat out that you wouldn't expect. And even though you're eating healthy, I'm sure you've seen stuff with salads, and it's like, this is healthy for me, and it's like 1,000+ calories, and that's over half of your daily allowance if you're trying to lose weight. So hopefully some of these tidbits and tips will help you. And I have some snacks, and I have some things for lunch and dinner for the week. And my goal this week, just personally, is to not eat out because I've not meal prepped. I've been lazy. I haven't had time, and it's time to cut that out so we can enjoy the holidays, so we're not gaining weight progressively to the holiday week for Christmas, and then starting those New Year's resolutions come January 1st, and we're already behind a month. So here we go. I'm going to show you what I got. So we are going to start with lunch and dinner first. So what I like about Trader Joe's, for me, I think it's pretty affordable, and a lot of their stuff lasts a couple days, and a lot of it's organic, and I just really, really like it. It's easy and convenient and pretty cheap for me. So what I got, so today I'm going to have a salad here, a legume and spinach salad. And what you really have to pay attention to, there are 3.5 servings in this, and that's 150 calories. For this whole salad, it's 530. So that's with the dressing and with the salad. And this does not have chicken, but it does have lentils, which are a source of protein. So in this whole thing, it's 15 grams of protein. So this will be my lunch. It was about $5 for that. So that's going to be cheaper than eating out, easier than preparing anything on this Monday. So next, I have this harvest grain salad, and this has about 12 grams of protein coming from the quinoa, mostly, without eating any meat. So that's the next thing. So before I go any further, I want to throw in a tip. And for this, I write out on a Post-it note or a piece of paper. I do lunch and I do dinner, and then I do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That means I have 14 meals I have to cover. For me, I work at a restaurant 2 days a week, so my lunch is covered for that. I usually cook with my boyfriend on Wednesday, so my dinner's covered for that, and I usually eat out on the weekends, so that's 2 more meals. So I need to prepare 7 meals in this upcoming week. And so I knew I was going to be short a day, and so that's why I got this, so I'm prepared, because I'm not eating out this week, so I don't have an excuse. It's easy, convenient. I grab it out of the fridge, and I eat it. It's already prepared, like I said. So the next thing that I have is this Asian vegetable stir fry, and this is what I'm going to be preparing with Kevin probably on Wednesday night. And you put it in a pan, you saute it with olive oil for 15 minutes, and it's done. It is done. Super, super easy. And it's really, really good. I actually had it last week and I went back for more. This whole thing's $5, guys. And we made 3 meals out of it. So that's like, what, $1.50 a meal, $1.50 a meal. That's insane. Add some rice. And you could add chicken, shrimp, or tofu. So next thing I have, keeping it super simple, I'm being a bro this week because, again, I ate like crap last week, and we're going to back on track. There's no shame in it. I don't regret it. I had a good time with my family, and we're just gonna be back on track this week, like I said. So we got fresh boneless chicken breast. So we're having that as our source of protein. We are having tricolor quinoa. And per serving, we got 6 grams. We got a high protein meal going here. And then I'm gonna roast Brussels sprouts. Cut them in half, throw them in, toss them in olive oil, some salt, some pepper. And that'll be probably my dinner. I'll switch it, lunch or dinner. I like to find recipes online to spice up my meals because, like I just showed you before, chicken and veggie and quinoa is bland. It gets boring, but it gets the job done, and it's pretty cheap. So I decided to look up a recipe. It is a zucchini squash recipe with shrimp and avocados and lemon. So I'm going to show you here. I got these from Trader Joe's. Zucchini spirals. I hate spiraling them. This is convenient. This is $6, and that's worth it to me. This will last me probably for 3 or 4 meals. So with that, I got basil, and I got an avocado, and I have lemon. So I can also attach this recipe for you, let you know how it is. But zoodles, which are the zucchini spirals, are a good substitute for white pasta, starchy carbs. So that's what I'm doing this week. That is it as far as my meals. And I'm going to get into snacks next. For me, snacks have been really, really hard. And I'm sure if it's hard for me, it's hard for most of you guys. And what I found is I'm a huge fan of bars. I love granola bars, like protein bars with whey. Protein really bother my stomach, and they are full of so much crap. So with me trying to eat a balanced, like, whole food diet, as you can see here, that does not go with my scheme of healthy. And I like, macro bars, perfect bars, Cliff bars. I've tried hemp bars, all that stuff. And what I found is, first off, they are heck of expensive if you're buying them individually. So $2 or $3, 5 days a week, that's $15 times 4 is $60 a month. That is insane. That is supposed to be 1/4 of my grocery bill for the month. So I can't do that anymore. Cliff bars break down for me super quick. I'm left hungry. It has about 20 grams of sugar, not a whole lot of protein. They taste good, but that's about it. So unfortunately, I did not buy any this week. If you're in a pickle, they are good to grab, but I just get hungry so fast. So of course, I have my carrots and I have my hummus, I have some crackers, but you get sick of that. And so I looked it up on the internet. Guys, Google is free. This is free for you to watch. And so take note and find something and see if it works. And if it does, great, stick with it. If it doesn't, move on. And it helps with weight loss to have things high in fiber to keep you fuller for longer. Also, like brown rice and those kind of carbs opposed to white rice. Okay, so here we go. I have Greek yogurt. And this stuff is, honestly, it's not the best tasting. It just isn't. It has 6 grams of sugar for a cup. It has 22 grams of protein, so opposed to low-fat yogurt or whole milk yogurt. This is really the way to go. You can spice it up with some honey. I have Manuka honey, and I usually do that with, I got granola. So this is a new granola. That's a new granola that I got. I'm always experimenting with other granola. I usually buy a granola that's $6, and that's honestly ridiculous because I fly through it. This was like maybe $3.50, so this is more economical. And I do that with bananas. Or this morning I made a smoothie with Greek God's yogurt. I did almond milk, silk, unsweetened vanilla almond milk. It had a whole banana. It had a half a cup of blueberries, tablespoon of chia seeds, and that was it. And it kept me full. It kept me full for about 3 hours, and that's incredible for me. So adding those chia seeds adds that extra fiber. Hopefully it will keep you fuller for longer, because I know if I have a normal smoothie, I'm hungry literally 45 minutes or an hour later. So that's a lot of calories, and then you're eating an hour later. It's not ideal for weight loss. So next, I always do have a kind of chip or a cracker. So I tried veggie flaxseed tortilla chips, and yeah, it has 0 grams of sugar, just a staple for me to have with salsa and hummus. I got shelled edamame, and this is frozen, and all you do is, you can even thaw it, defrost overnight and thaw. These are veggies, 9 grams of protein. So in this, you have 36 grams of protein. Really, really good snack. Again, you get your veggies in. So I'm going to try this week. I have my carrots. So I got that. I have bananas for my yogurts and smoothies. I have apples. And my trick is, these are Pink Ladies. And for me, being on a budget when I'm shopping, I don't want to spend all my money on food. Your girl loves to go out to eat. I love shoes. I love clothes. And so I don't want to spend my whole paycheck on food. Now, I do want to eat whole food. I do want to eat organic as much as I can. So like I said, I had to get this apple. I think it was 69 cents a pound, or 69 cents for one, something like that. This is a Pink Lady, opposed to an Envy apple, which is like $1.69. So I saved essentially $4 because I got 4 apples, and these still taste good. So make smart choices like that. Okay. You like something, but just making the more economical decision when you're not even taking a shortcut. Pink Lady still tastes good. Figure out what you like. Last but not least, I got turkey breast, and I got provolone cheese. So what I'll do, I'll roll these up and eat them as a snack. And guys, do what works for your body. For me, like, I have stomach and digestive issues. Cheese doesn't bother me. And there's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of contradicting stuff. And for me, I like to experiment. And so to me, like, cheese and dairy is not that bad. For you, if you have a lactose intolerance, obviously you're not going to eat it. But if you're doing it just because that's what you heard from a friend, or what, like, WikiHow said on Google, doesn't make it right. Figure out what works for you, okay? Plus, cheese is really good. Even though I'm not a huge, like, cheese connoisseur, it's good once in a while. It has 7 grams of protein. A slice of this has 10 for 2 slices. So that's a 17-gram protein snack. And last but not least, I'm really excited about this. I got cards for Christmas from Trader Joe's. These are 99 cents, which is insane because I was going to go on Papyrus or Paper Source, and they have a Black Friday or Cyber Monday code. It didn't work for me. And these are cheaper, and they are so cute, and they're full size, kind of personal. And so that's what I got for the holiday season. Something I wasn't going to do, but something after talking about these cards that I think is important to touch on, is you see a lot on Instagram, and I'm a fitness professional and following a lot of other fitness professionals talking about anxiety with the holidays. And we have Thanksgiving past us, which is a huge calorie consumption day. You know, you're left feeling so full, a major, major food baby. My sister, it was incredible. And you're on this Monday, and it's like, okay, I'm going to throw in the towel. Christmas is in 23 days. I'll start on January 1st. That's not the attitude to have. There's ways to be successful. There's ways to still meal prep. And one of my tips is, if you're someone who's going to a lot of parties, you're hosting a party, families in town for a week or two around Christmas, or you have, work party, to make smart choices throughout the week and until that party. So that could be your splurge time. Maybe instead of getting plastered at your work party, having a couple drinks in between, a couple of drinks of water in between those drinks is really, really helpful. And even though it is the holiday, Another mentality is that enjoy your time with family and friends, they're all around. And that doesn't mean that you have to overeat or you have to really, really indulge. Do with moderation, of course, but it leaves you feeling crappy the next day or January, or you gain 5 or 10 pounds. So it's going to take 3 months to get off until March. And it is true that, summer bodies are made in the winter, and that starts now. You have about 5-6 months before you're in that bathing suit. And I want this year to be your year to feel confident, to take off, that one piece and wear that bikini or rock that one piece with cutouts that you've been wanting to wear. And for me, for the longest time, this is sad to admit, and I go through it too, even though I coach people every single day and we have that own fight in our head. And I mean, I'm biased, but I think I have it more than most people every single day, fighting with myself every minute, every hour to strengthen my mentality. And for the longest time, I did not feel beautiful. I did not feel attractive. I did not want to wear clothes that made me feel good. I just wanted to wear my workout clothes because I didn't feel comfortable when I, dressed up or did my hair. When it was rare, I didn't feel good. I did not feel good. So I've been there, and I am finally at the point, and it fluctuates each day. It's a roller coaster. It's life. Some days, you beat yourself up when you look in that mirror. Other days, you feel like you're on the top of the world and you're the sexiest person alive. You're a 10 out of 10. I can finally say that I feel better than I ever have. And that comes from consistency. It comes from inconsistency. And I've realized that, that contradicted itself, but eating well most of the week. And that comes from eating this stuff. And it can be good. It can be good. It might not taste, the best all the time. That's what spices are for. But your body feels good. You have more energy. You're more wide awake. You're ready to go after the day because you just had that killer workout. You had maybe not alone time, but you took time for yourself that day. And so you're ready to conquer the world. And doing that, also journaling, has helped me a lot. And so when I'm having a negative headspace day, I sit down and let's say I'm beating myself up the way I looked. I gained a couple pounds over Thanksgiving. I only worked out 2 or 3 days last week and I'm feeling like shit. I sit my ass down and I say why I'm wrong, why that's not true, that I don't look good. And so I sit down and it's like, you know what? I did work out 3 days last week. I ate in moderation. I enjoyed my time with family and friends. That's time that I can't get back. And I'm grateful I was able to do that. I'm still here and I'm ready to get after it this week. That my results aren't reversed after having 3 or 4 days of unhealthy eating. I drank more than I usually do, and that's usually not the case. So we'll get back on track with that. I also look in the mirror and I look at, my shoulders and how I've built them up and how I'm really proud of those, how eating healthy has impacted my skin. And it's probably the clearest it's been in a while. And when I get my period and stuff, obviously that impacts it with hormones and I get hormonal acne, but it's the best that it has been in a while from eating all these whole foods. So this holiday season, I want you to eat your veggies. I want you to get your workouts in, eat in moderation, drink that glass of wine or 2 glasses of wine, but it doesn't have to be excessive, trying not to stress. And if you're stressing, reach out to me because if we continue these patterns, it's going to be the same, you know, that it was last year. It's going to be the same next year. And it's time to find a way where you can still enjoy yourself, where you feel like you're not depriving yourself. Have fun with your fitness journey. Have fun eating food, and still reach your goals. Okay, so that is it. This is my first video and I'm really, really psyched. And that's really all I have for you. So if you have any questions, if you have that eating anxiety or that workout, you don't even know where to start, or you just have questions, you know, in general, reach out to me, let me know, and I will get back to you. Thank you if you've stuck with me this long, and hopefully I can post another one. So let me know your thoughts.